If you could please give your attention to the emergency announcement.
Before we get started, let me evacuation procedures. In the event of an emergency evacuation, an alarm will sound. Everyone should exit the building by way of the nearest stairwell in a safe and effective manner. If the nearest stairwell is blocked by smoke, use the other stairwell. Do not use the elevator. Once you have reached the main floor, follow the exit signs to exit the building and quickly proceed away from the building. Please be mindful of others evacuating and of emergency vehicles.
Commission will come to order. Please register your presence by voting yes. Mr. Clerk. Probably need a battery. Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Will the clerk now read the call of the special call meeting?
Call for a special meeting of the Blount County Board of Commissioners to be held in room 430 at the Blount County Courthouse, Court Street, Maryville, Tennessee, on Tuesday, October 13, 2015 at 5:30 p.m. I, Mayor Ed Mitchell, pursuant to and in accordance with the authority vested in me by Tennessee Code Annotated, Section 5-5-105, hereby call the Board of County Commissioners of Blount County, Tennessee to meet in special session on the 13th day of October 2015, 5:30 p.m. for the following: approval of Deputy Sheriff and Notary Public bonds and oaths, election of notaries, appointments, Planning Commission, budget transfers, General County, $164,504.92, General County elections, $2,836, budget increase, General County, $11,912.21, General County Health Department, $36,921, Courthouse and Jail Maintenance, $32,988, General County Recovery Court, $9,904, Highway, $700,000, School Food Service, $9,000, Debt Service, $164,504.92, Tennessee Reconnect Community Grant from Tennessee, State of Tennessee Higher Education Commission, fiscal year 2015-16 budget approval letter from state, resolution to approve interlocal cooperation agreement for highway maintenance with the city of Townsend, resolution to participate in the cost-sharing program with Townsend for bear-proof waste containers, Tennessee Department of Transportation application to renovate Kensal Springs Bridge in Townsend.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. The chair at this time will recognize any member of the public for the purpose of public input on items on the call. Seeing no hands, the chair will stand for a motion to approve the Deputy Sheriff and Notary Public bonds and oaths. Commissioner Lewis moves, and I did Commissioner Samples. Commissioner Lewis moved, Commissioner Samples second. The motion is to approve bonds, oath of Deputy Sheriffs and Notary Publics. Discussion. Are the members ready for the question? Vote yes to approve, vote no not to approve.
We have 18 yeses, 3 absent.
Motion carries. The chair will stand for a motion to elect the notaries. Commissioner French moves. Is there a second? Commissioner Caskey seconds. Motion is to elect the notaries. Discussion. Are the members ready for the question? Vote yes to elect. Vote no not to elect.
We have 18 yeses, 3 absent.
18 yes, 3 absent. The notaries are elected. The chair will stand for a motion to confirm the mayor's appointment to the Planning Commission, that being Bruce McClellan. Commissioner Hedrick moves. Commissioner Carver seconds. Commissioner Monroe, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Previously, I spoke about the fact that we have 11 people on the Planning Commission, and we have 10 commission districts. Each of those commission districts are not represented on the Planning Commission. Now, they make decisions that affect a lot of the rural areas, and yet this body is heavily influenced by people in certain parts of the county making decisions to send to us for that could potentially affect other parts of the county. Now, this body has not been too happy with some of the decisions that have been made by the Planning Commission, so I think it would behoove us to try to have a better balance and mix of people across the county for the Planning Commission. So I move to send this back to the mayor so that we can balance it and have more.
Have a motion to refer this back to the mayor. Is there a second? Commissioner Daly seconds. On the motion to refer, the chair, just occurred to the chair, there is no body we don't refer back. This is the mayor's appointment. We can either approve it, so this motion's really not in order. We can either approve it or disapprove it. If we disapprove, if we do not confirm, then the mayor will bring back another name. Does that make sense?
Okay, that's fine.
So really the motion's not in order. So the question is, we're considering to confirm the appointment of the mayor to the Planning Commission. Commissioner Hedrick, do you wish to be recognized?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think if you look back at Mr. McClellan's resume, which was in the agenda packet last week, you won't find a more qualified man to be on the planning. He's very, very important to what we do. Thank you.
Are the members ready for the question? Vote yes to confirm the appointment. Vote no not to confirm the appointment.
We have 16 yes, 2 no, and 3 absent.
We have 16 yes. The appointment is confirmed. We'll move now to budget transfers. The chair will stand for a motion to approve the following budget transfer: general county transfer out $164,504.92 and general county elections $2,836. Commissioner Lewis moves. Is there a second? Commissioner Carver seconds. Commissioner Monroe, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Could the finance director please tell me who left this out of the budget?
Mr. Vineyard, you're recognized.
The item you're discussing right now was not left out of the budget.
Thank you, Mr. Vineyard. Commissioner
I'm sorry,
Monroe,
that's-
you still have the floor.
I'm sorry, that's on the, okay, I was looking at sheriff, it says transfers, okay. So can you explain, this is the transfer for sheriff's communication equipment. Okay, let me, okay, what happened then? Can you explain? It says put in the correct account, was it accounted for incorrectly?
Mr. Vineyard, you're recognized.
What's being requested here is the budget that was approved had this as a capital item, and since this payment is actually made out of the debt service fund, this needs to be characterized as a transfer out and not a payment from the sheriff's budget.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Vineyard.
All right. Numbers changed.
Are the members ready for the question? The motion is to approve the budget transfers in general county, one for transfer out and one for elections. Vote yes to approve the transfers. Vote no not to approve the transfers.
We have 18 yeses.
18 yes, 0 no. The transfers are approved. The next area is budget increases. The chair will stand for a motion to approve budget increase in General County Animal Control Center for $11,912.21. Commissioner Samples moves. Is there a second? Commissioner Archer seconds. The question is to approve a budget increase in General County Animal Control Center. Are the members ready for the question? Vote yes to approve the increase. Vote no not to approve.
We have 18 yeses.
18 yes, the budget increase is approved. The chair will stand for a motion to approve a budget increase in General County Health Department for $36,921. Commissioner Carver moves. Is there a second? Commissioner Lewis seconds. The question is to approve a budget increase, General County Health Department. Commissioner Monroe, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is maybe a question for Mr. Vineyard. Was this one-time money that we just didn't use, or is this money that we get and we can carry it over year to year?
Mr. Vineyard, you're recognized.
This is money that we received notice of after the budget was approved, and this is what the health department is requesting, how the money be appropriated.
Thank you, Mr. Vineyard.
Follow-up. You said after the budget was approved? It says
Mr. Vineyard, you're recognized.
leftover money.
Commissioner, I recognize one person at a time. Mr. Vineyard has the floor.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is money that was in basically fund balance, and we're asked now to appropriate that money, so it's left over.
Thank you, Mr. Vineyard. Commissioner Monroe?
And so is this one-time money, or do we get annual money for tobacco?
Mr. Vineyard, you're recognized.
My understanding is they get it annually.
And they just didn't use it all last year?
Mr. Vineyard?
That's fairly typical, that everybody doesn't exactly spend all grant proceeds to the penny every year.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Are the members ready for the question? Question is to approve a budget increase, General County Health Department. Vote yes to approve. Vote no not to approve.
We have 17 yes, 1 no.
17 yes, 1 no. The increase is approved. The commissioner requests unanimous consent to change their vote. Is there objection? Hearing no objection, we'll change the vote to yes on Commissioner Monroe, please. The tally should now be 18 yes, 0 no. Is that correct? Chair will stand for a motion to approve a budget increase in courthouse and jail maintenance of $32,988. Commissioner Caskey moves. Is there a second? Commissioner Hedrick seconds. The question is to approve a budget increase courthouse and jail maintenance. Commissioner Monroe, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Is this to fix the clock, or what is this money for?
Mr. Vineyard, you're recognized.
This is requesting that you appropriate $32,000 from fund balance for whatever additional maintenance work that we need to do. This money is and can only be used for jail and courthouse maintenance. So there's not any specific item that this one's being earmarked for. We're just asking you to appropriate $32,000 and change out of fund balance.
So you're asking us to appropriate money and we don't know what for?
Mr. Vineyard, you're recognized.
Well, the budget that was approved by this body, it was not spelled out exactly how all that money that you appropriated for maintenance would be spent on. I mean, there are things that come up in the course of operating a physical plant this size that you can't plan on.
So it says fund balance. What fund balance is that coming?
Fund 112,
Which is the,
jail courthouse fund.
and so this money was not already approved in the budget?
No, we're asking you to appropriate additional money from fund balance, which is only and can only be used for this building or the jail. It's by
So
state
this-
statute.
This fund balance, what is this fund balance that can only be appropriated?
Mr. Vineyard, did you have any calls or questions about this item before this meeting?
No, sir.
Commissioner Monroe, you have the floor.
Is there anyone that could tell us, what this was for?
Mr.
Is this
Mr.
fund-
Vineyard, you're recognized. You are the fiscal agent.
The request is that we appropriate additional money to the maintenance line item to address things that may arise on this building or the jail.
Okay, and so we don't know what for. All right, thank you.
Are the members ready for the question? Question is to approve a budget increase courthouse and jail maintenance. Vote yes to approve the increase, vote no not to approve the increase.
Yeah, 15 yes, 3 no.
15 yes, 3 no, 1 abstain. Motion carries. Next item, the chair will stand for a motion to approve a budget increase General County Recovery Court, $9,904. Commissioner Carver moves. Is there a second? Commissioner Hedrick seconds. The question is to approve a budget increase in General County Recovery Court. Are the members ready for the question? Vote yes to approve the increase. Vote no not to approve.
With 19 yeses.
19 yes, the motion carries. The chair will stand for a motion to approve a budget increase in highway, $700,000. Commissioner Caskey moves. Commissioner Melton seconds. The motion is to approve budget increase in the highway. Commissioner Monroe, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Is this state money that comes in after the budget?
Mr. Vineyard, can you shed light on that, sir?
The Highway Department is requesting that $700,000 of their fund balance be used to be able to complete their state aid work for fiscal 15-16.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Vineyard.
Maintenance of effort usually deals with local dollars, but does this, with it being fund balance, does this affect anything along those lines?
Mr. Vineyard.
I don't know the answer to that question.
Okay, thank you.
Are the members ready for the question? Motion is to approve a budget increase to highway $700,000. Vote yes to approve, vote no not to approve.
We have 18 yes, 1 no.
18 yes, 1 no. The motion carries. Chair will stand for a motion to approve a budget increase in school food service, $9,000. Commissioner Lewis moves. Is there a second? Second. Commissioner Samples seconds. Question is to approve a budget increase, school food service, $9,000. Are the members ready for the question? Vote yes to approve the increase, vote no not to approve.
We have 18 yes, 1 no.
18 yes, 1 no, the motion carries. Chair will stand for a motion to approve a budget increase in debt service, $164,504.92. Commissioner Lewis moves. Is there a second? Commissioner Melton seconds. Question is to approve a budget increase in debt service, $164,504.92. Or the Commissioner Monroe, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This was the item that I meant to ask a while ago about being left out of the budget. Why was this, who left this out of the budget?
Mr. Vineyard, you're recognized.
Ultimately, that's my responsibility.
Okay, thank you.
Are the members ready for the question? Vote yes to approve the budget increase. Vote no not to approve the budget increase.
We have 19 yeses.
19 yes, 0 no. The motion carries. Other budget items. The chair will stand for a motion to approve the Tennessee Reconnect Community Grant. Commissioner Caskey moves. Is there a second? Commissioner French seconds. Just a moment. Yes, Mr. Vineyard.
Mr. Chairman, since this call was put together, we received notice that we are to apply for a different funding cycle, and I would request that this be withdrawn.
Commissioner Caskey, will you withdraw your motion? Commissioner French, your second. Without objection from the body, we'll remove this item from the call. Hearing no objection, it's struck. The chair will stand for a motion to spread upon the minutes of this meeting a letter from the state of Tennessee regarding fiscal 15-16 budget approval. Commissioner Hedrick moves. Commissioner Carver seconds. Discussion. Commissioner Daly.
I forgot to turn it off last time, sorry.
Are the members ready for the question? Question is to spread upon the minutes of this meeting a letter from the state. Vote yes to approve. Vote no not to approve.
You have 19 yes.
19 yes, the motion carries. The chair will stand for a motion to adopt Resolution 1510-003, a resolution approving a local cooperation agreement for highway maintenance with the city of Townsend. Commissioner Caskey moves. Is there a second? Second. Commissioner Bowers seconds. Discussion. Commissioner Monroe,
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Is there any relation to this resolution and the one that's the last item in our packet about the covered bridge? Are these two related in any way?
I've read both resolutions. I see no connection.
Okay, well, they're both highway. Okay, and so there's been problems in the past with some potential agreements between the local cities. We haven't had anybody from the city of Townsend actually come and speak to us on this matter. I think it would be nice
There's
to...
official action in your packet by the city of Townsend.
Yeah, okay. I know, I understand, but we never even get to meet these people. Okay, all right.
Commissioner Caskey, you're recognized.
Point out one thing, that this is revenue neutral for the county. The city of Townsend is going to reimburse for all expenses. This is for repair of old Highway 73 and has nothing to do with Kensal Springs Bridge. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Daly, you're recognized.
Okay, you say this is in our packet. I didn't see it in our packet. So we're absolutely sure this is in our packet?
The resolution is.
I mean more information. It's just the statement of the resolution. Or was it in last one's?
If I recall reading the action of the city council of Townsend, would one of the sponsors like to,
Here's,
Commissioner Caskey, does it not state that they've taken action on it? Or is the chair in error?
Yes, the city.
Just a moment. You're recognized, Commissioner Caskey.
Yes, it is my understanding that the city of Townsend has taken action and they are awaiting our action.
But the chair's question was, I recall reading that the city council had taken action.
Yes.
Is the chair in error?
My understanding is the city of Townsend has taken action. And Mayor Talley has, I'm looking for the letter. The interlocal agreement signed off on by Mayor Talley and Mayor Mitchell. The city recorder, Danny Williamson, a copy of that is in the packet, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner Caskey. Commissioner Daly, you still have the floor.
okay, I just couldn't find it in mine. Thank you.
Are the members ready for the question? Pending motion is to adopt Resolution 1510-003. Vote yes to adopt, vote no not to adopt.
There's
19
19 yes.
yes. Resolution's adopted. The chair will stand for a motion to adopt Resolution 1510-014. Commissioner Caskey moves. Is there a second? Commissioner Bowers seconds. The motion is to adopt Resolution 1510-014. Are the members ready for the question? Vote yes to adopt the resolution. Vote no not to adopt.
There's 17 yes.
17 yes, 2 no. Resolution's adopted. The chair will stand for a motion to approve a grant application, TDOT application to renovate Kensal Springs Bridge in Townsend. Commissioner Hedrick moves. Commissioner Carver seconds. Motion is to approve a grant application. Commissioner Monroe, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Is this something that we have to reapply for every couple of years, or?
Mr. Vineyard, you're recognized.
In this case, we have to apply for the fiscal 16 funding cycle. That's why it's characterized as a resubmission. It will essentially be the same grant application that was prepared before and just updated at the state's request. And the money that is a match for us has already been approved by this body.
Thank you, Mr. Vineyard.
Let me follow up.
Commissioner Monroe, you still have the floor.
So there's no local budget increase as a result of this action?
Mr. Vineyard, you're recognized.
There would be, you're correct, there would be no increase.
Okay.
Commissioner Daly, you're recognized.
Thank you. Is this the same bridge that we dealt with about 2 or 3 years ago? Or is this a different bridge? The covered bridge? How many covered bridges are there? There's only one covered bridge?
There's 0 covered bridges. This is a request for the Kensal Spring Bridge, which is to become a covered bridge, if my memory serves me correctly.
Mr. Chairman?
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, we had a state grant for a covered bridge that was for bicyclists, and this isn't the same thing?
Mr. Vineyard, you're recognized.
This body previously approved a grant application for a different funding cycle, and we are now requesting in the current funding cycle that to be able to obtain the state's funding.
For the same bridge. It's the same bridge.
Commissioner Daly, you still have the floor. Are the members ready for the question? Vote yes to approve the grant application. Vote no not to approve.
We have 17 yes, 2 no.
17 yes, 2 no. The grant application is approved. This completes the business set forth in the call. This special call meeting is adjourned.